Krishna. Today we will study Srila Prabhupada book that is The Science of Self-Realization, and we'll study chapter number 1. So we'll study in parts. So today we'll study chapter 1 part 1. So learning the science of the soul, seeing the aim of human life. According to Vedic civilization, the perfection of life is to realize one's relationship with Krishna or God. All living entities are parts and parcel of God. The parts are meant for serving the whole, just as the legs, hands, fingers, and ears are meant for serving the total body. We living entities, being parts and parcel of God, are duty bound to serve Him. This very important Krishna consciousness movement is meant to save human society from a spiritual death. At present, human society is being misled by leaders who are blind, for they do not know the aim and objective of human life, which is self realization, and the re establishment of our lost relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the missing point. The Krishna consciousness movement is trying to enlighten human society in this important matter. According to Vedic civilization, the perfection of life is to realize one's relationship with Krishna or God. In the Bhagavad Gita, which is accepted by all authorities in transcendental science as the basis of all Vedic knowledge, we understand that not only human beings but all living entities are parts and parcel of Krishna or God. The parts are meant for serving the whole, just as the legs, hands, fingers, and ears are meant for serving the total body. We living entities, being parts and parcel of God, are duty bound to serve Him. Actually, our position is that we are always rendering service to someone, either to our family, country, or society. If we have no one to serve, sometimes we keep a pet cat or dog and render service to it. All these factors prove that we are continuously meant to render service. Yet, in spite of serving to the best of our ability, we are not satisfied, nor is the person to whom we are rendering that service satisfied. On the material platform, everyone is frustrated. The reason for this is that the service being rendered is not properly directed. For example, if we want to render service to a tree, we must water the root. If we pour water on the leaves, branches, and twigs, there is little benefit. If the Supreme Personality of Godhead is served, all other parts and parcel will be automatically satisfied. Consequently, all welfare activities as well as service to society, family, and nation are realized by serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is the duty of every human being to understand his constitutional position with God and to act accordingly. If this is possible, then our lives become successful. Sometimes, however, we feel challenging and say there is no God, or I am a God, or even I don't care for God. But in actuality, this challenging spirit will not save us. God is there, and we can see Him at every moment. If we refuse to see God in our life, then He will be present before us as cruel death. If we do not choose to see Him in one feature, we will see Him in another. There are different features of the Supreme Personality of Godhead because He is the original root of the entire cosmic manifestation. In one sense, it is not possible for us to escape Him. Hare Krishna. This is part 1 for the science of self realization. I will make part 2 for the same. Hare Krishna.